Good morning to all the students. In the last class, we completed a few problems. I think 10 problems we completed in the last class. So today we will go to another question. On a two-lane road, a car A is traveling with a speed of 36 kilometers per hour. So that means here velocity of the car A equal to 36 km per hour. As you know, this should be converted into meters per second. For that, already I gave you 5 by 18 you have to multiply, then it becomes meters per second. And here you are going to get it by simplification. This is 10 meters per second. This is the velocity of the car A. Two cars B and C approaching the car A from opposite directions with a speed of 54 km per hour each. That means the velocity of the car B and velocity of the car C both will be same, that is 54 km per hour. This also we have to convert into meters per second by multiplying 5 by 18. So here you are going to getting this is 50 meter per second. Multiply 18 1 18 2 ja 2 into 5 10 18 1 ja 18 3 ja we will get it 18 3 ja 54 3 into 5 15 meters per second. So here at a certain instant, when the distance AB is equal to AC, both being 1 kilometer, then B decides to overtake A before C does. What minimum acceleration of car B is required to avoid an accident? So here is the car A is moving in this direction with a velocity 36 km per hour, whereas the B and C they are moving in the opposite direction. B and C they are moving in opposite direction and approaching the car A. Approaching the car A with what speed? 54 km per hour. 54 km per hour. Here VA equal to VB equal to 54 km per hour. And that converted into meters per second, so we will get 15 meters per second. Now after that, what minimum acceleration? So here at a certain instant, after some time, the distance between A and B. Say suppose for example A, it will be goes to some distance and its position will be at A. Here is the position. And the B is coming from this side and its position will be for example B. At a certain instant, the position of B is here and position of C is here. Then here BA or AB and AC, these two distances are equal and that is equal to 1 kilometer. Now this B decides to overtake A. B decided to overtake A before C, but accident should not happen. So that this B has to accelerate because of it has to come earlier than this one. If it has to come earlier than this one, then its speed should be goes on increases. If he is going to keeping 54 kilometers and he is also C is also maintaining 54 kilometers, both will be approaching A at the same time. But he has to overtake before C. For that purpose, he should move with some acceleration. And what is that minimum acceleration? So that the car B can overtake A. So for that purpose, we have to find out what is the relative velocity of A with respect to B and A with respect to C. That first we have to find out. What? The relative velocity of A and relative velocity of B with respect to both. Now look here. A and B both are in the same direction. So here relative velocity of A with respect to B, that we will take as V1, and this is equal to A and B both are in the same direction. If both are in the same direction, then you have relative velocity is VA minus VB or VB minus VA. So therefore here the relative velocity of A with respect to B, here we will get V1, and that is VB minus VA, because both are in the same direction. VB, how much you got it? 15. Minus VA, how much you got it? 10. And this is equal to 5 meter per second. Then similarly, the relative velocity of A with respect to C, that is V2 equal to. Now here this A and C are opposite in direction. So therefore here VA plus VC, and this is VA is 10 plus VC is 15 equal to what? 25 meters per second. These are the relative velocity of A with respect to B and A with respect to C. Now let us take T be the time taken by C. Let T be the time taken by C car, by C. T, here this T, it will be takes a time. T is the time taken by the car C to approach A. To approach A. It will be covers the distance. Approach A means it will be covers the distance C to A. Car to cover the distance AC, which is equal to 1 kilometer, which is equal to 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. With what speed? With a relative speed. With what? With a relative speed. Because of A, both are approaching here. So therefore here velocity, relative velocity, what we have? Here V2, and this V2 equal to distance AC divided by time. This implies T equal to AC divided by V2, and this 80 how much we have? 1000 meter divided by V2 how much we have? 25 equal to 25 on the 4. That means 40 seconds. So that means the C car, it will be reaches to the point A after a time is 40 seconds. After a time is how much? 40 seconds. So now look here, if the car B, it will be reaches to the point A, it will be reaches to the car A, or it will just start to overtake, then this should not cross the A before the 40 seconds. 40 seconds से पहले इधर नहीं आना, थोड़ा 40 seconds के बाद में, उससे 40 seconds से पहले overtake होना. So that means the minimum time which is required to reach the car A, or just to start to overtake the car A, then B should take, the time is not more than 40 seconds. क्योंकि A ಇದು C ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ 40 seconds ತೊಗೊಳಲ್ಲ, ಇದು B ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು 40 seconds ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ ಬರಬೇಕು. 40 seconds ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ 40 seconds 39.9 seconds ಮೊದಲು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನು 40 seconds ಬಂತು, ಇದನ್ನು 40 seconds ಬಂತು ಅಂದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು 40 seconds ಗಿಂತ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ let us take the minimum time should not be more than 40 seconds. To cover what distance? To cover the distance of 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Let A be the acceleration. Let A be the acceleration. Here is the to avoid minimum acceleration. A be the minimum acceleration. A be the minimum acceleration. A be the minimum acceleration of a B to avoid the accident. To avoid the accident. Using we have here displacement S equal to ut plus half at square. Distance is how much here? Ut plus half at square. And here u is nothing but the relative velocity of A with respect to B. U andre yavarigenu relative velocity of A with respect to B, and this itself is here v1. Here u equal to v1, and that is equal to 5 meters per second, and time is not more than 40 seconds. Just it is of 40 seconds. Now S is how much? 1000. S equal to 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer means 1000 meters. Now substitute these values here. 1000 equal to is 5 into time is 40 plus 1 by 2 into A into 40 square. This we have to solve it. After solving this, we will get the answer, that is for the acceleration. Look here, I will solve it in the last step. Last step is the so here 1000 equal to 5 into 40 is 5 4 2200 plus 1 by 2, that is 40 into 40 1600. 1 by 2 into A into 1600. So here this you can take it this side. 1000 minus 200 equal to, this is 2, this is 800 means 800 into A. 1000 minus 200 is 800 equal to 800 A. Therefore A equal to 800 divided by 800. This is equal to 1 kilometer per 1 meter per second square. This is the minimum acceleration with which the car has to move. Which car? B car has to move, and it will be overtakes the car A without the accident. Is it clear? Only we have to take before 40 seconds the car B has to cross the A, just before 40 seconds. Just before 40 seconds means we have to take 40 seconds itself only. 40 seconds and just 40 seconds after 39.9 seconds again it is closer. Andre acceleration is से भी ज़्यादा नहीं होना. इधर कितना अच्छी आ रही है, कितना सॉल्व कम ही नहीं कभी. इधर कितना सॉल्व अच्छी है कम में पड़ो. इधर minimum acceleration. Is it clear to this? This is one of the. Now next question we will go. A police van moving on a highway. A police van is moving on highway. Moving on highway with a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. With a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. With a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. Fires a bullet at a thief's car. Fires a bullet. Fires a bullet. Fires a bullet at a thief's car. At a thief's car. Thief's car. Speeding away in the same direction. Speeding away in the same direction. In the same direction. Speeding away in the same direction with a speed of of 192 kilometers per hour. 192 kilometers per hour. If the muzzle speed of the blade is, if the muzzle speed of blade is 150 meter per second, not kilometer per hour, but it is meter per second. With a muzzle speed of blade is 150 meter per second. With what speed does the blade? With what speed does the blade? With what speed does the blade hit the thief's car? Hit the thief's car. This is what the question. It will be based on the relative speed of the police van, thief's car, and the speed of the blade. So here is the police van which is moving on a highway with a speed of velocity of the police van which is equal to 30 kilometers per hour. Fires a bullet at a thief's car. The thief's car is speeding with some direction, with some velocity. This is thief's car speed. How much that is? 192 kilometers per hour. Whereas the blade, velocity of the blade is 150 meter per second. This is in meter per second and these two are in kilometers per hour. So first we have to convert. This is in meters per second and this is also in meters per second. And here is the 30 into 5 by 18. Here 192 into 5 by 18. This is equal to, here 3 10 jar will get, here 3 6 jar will get, otherwise 6 5 jar will get, and here 6 3 jar will get. 5 5 jar 25, 25 divided by 3 meter per second. Similarly here 6 3 jar and this one 6 3 jar 1 6 2 jar. Is it right? 6 3 is 18, 1 remains 12, 6 2 is 12. Now 32 into 5. 32 into 5. How much you are getting? 160 divided by 3 meter. So look here, the police van as well as the thief's car both are in the same direction. police van with respect to thief's car equal to, both are in the same direction means minus. So which one is large here? Thief's car minus police van. This is equal to, how much it will be? 160 by 3 divided by 3 minus this is 25 divided by 3. 3 is LCM, 160 minus 25. How much you are getting? 160 minus 25 is 135 divided by 3. 135 3 is I think 45 meters per second. This is the relative velocity. Now we will go here. What is the relative velocity of this bullet with respect to the relative velocity of police van and thief's car? So here the speed of the bullet is how much we have? This is the speed of the bullet, and relative velocity of the thief's and police van is 45. Relative velocity is van. The van plus thief is moving in the same direction. Thief's car. Here, this is van and this one is thief's car. Oh, thief's car. Both are moving and the relative speed is T with police equal to 45 meters per second. Whereas the bullet is fired in this way, that is what the velocity of the bullet, and this is 150 meters per second, and this is 45 meters per second, and both are the same direction. So therefore, it is moving with 45 meters per second, bullet is moving with 150 meters per second, and the bullet speed is very much greater than that of this one. So therefore, this bullet, it will be hits the car. Bullet, it will be hits the car because its speed is less and this one is large. So it is compulsory this it will be hits the car. So therefore, with what speed it will be hits the car? Or with what speed it will be hits the car means this 150 minus 45. This 150 this 45. Adukka the bullet it will be hits the car. The bullet hits the thief's car with a velocity equal to 150 minus 1 equal to 105 meters per second. With this speed, the bullet will be hits the thief's car. Is it clear? This is about what the police van is moving on a highway with a speed of 30 km per hour, whereas he fires the bullet towards the thief's car. The thief's car is speeding away in the same direction with a speed of 192. Then the relative speed of this police van and thief's car, we got it 45 meters per second, and the bullet is also moving in the same direction with a speed of 150 meters per second. So therefore, this bullet hits the thief's car with a speed of 150 minus 45, which is equal to 105 meters per second. So this is the one of the number. So next question we will go here. Next another question. Question number 30. A cyclist is traveling in a region. A cyclist is traveling in a region that That is all hills. That is all hills. That is all hills. Full stop. His uphill speed is. His uphill speed is always 8 kilometer per hour. Always 8 kilometer per hour. And downhill speed is downhill speed is 32 kilometer per hour. 32 kilometer per hour. What is his average speed? What is his average speed? What is his average speed? If uphill stretches, uphill stretches the same length as the downhill, Better to read the question carefully and what the given values they are given, that you have to substitute. A cyclist is traveling in a region that is all hills. His uphill speed, say uphill we will take V1. Uphill what we have to take V1, which is equal to 8 kilometer per hour. And downhill is, that is we will take V2, which is 32 kilometer per hour. What is the average speed? If uphill speed and downhill speed will be same, that is S1 equal to S2 equal to S. So here you have average speed V average equal to total distance travelled divided by total time taken. That means S1 plus S2 divided by T1 plus T2. Here it is no need to convert kilometer per hour into meters per second, because average also we will keep in terms of kilometer per hour. Average kilometer per hour conversion other one thing is velocity V1 equal to S1 by T1. T1 equal to S1 by V1. Idu S by V. S1 equal to S2 equal to S. Otherwise keep it as this. Then similarly V2 equal to S2 by T2 equal to, this implies T2 equal to S2 by V2. Otherwise S by V2. He will substitute values. These values you have to substitute. V everything. S1 is, keep it as it is. And S1 equal to S plus S2 equal to S divided by T1 S by V1 plus T2 S by V2. LCM taken in the denominator. The S plus S is 2S divided by LCM is V1 V2. Now here S V2 plus S V1 equal to 2s, ಇದು v1 v2 manual divided by here s is common into v2 plus v1. ಇದು cancel. ಏನು ಬಂತೀಗ v average equal to 2 v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. This formula actually I was given. If the distance traveled will be equal in uphill and downhill, both the distances are equal, and one is the velocity v1 and another is the velocity v2, or one is the speed v1 and another is the speed v2, then directly you have to use average velocity equal to 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. ಇದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದ. ಈ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಕಿಯೇ. अगर कब S1 equal to S2 equal to S इद्दाग, ये S1 S2 डिफरेंट इद्दाग ना, तो दोनों इक्वल रहना क्या होता है? Is it right? Now substitute the values. V is equal to 2. Yesterday V1, V1 is 8. V2 is how much? 32 divided by 8 plus 32. This is 2 into 8. into 32 ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ 8 plus 32 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇದು 48. ಇದು 1, otherwise this is 5, this is 1. Is it right? 8 1 is 8, 8 5 is 40. Now 2 into 32 is 64 divided by 5. This is equal to 5 1 5. Remains how much? 1 4 14. 5 2 10. Remains how much? 4 40. 5 8. Here this is kilometer. Now this is also a kilometer. This is what your average speed of the cyclist. ಅದು average speed of the cyclist. Is it right? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು? Better to go the next question. question. Determine the initial velocity and acceleration of a particle. Determine the initial velocity and acceleration of a particle. Initial velocity and acceleration of a particle traveling with uniform acceleration. Traveling with uniform acceleration. Traveling with uniform acceleration. In a straight line. In a straight line. In a straight line. In a straight line. Travels 55 meters. Travels 55 meters in 8 seconds. And 85 meters in 13 seconds. 13 seconds of its motion. Next, read the question once again carefully and write what are the given value. Determine the initial velocity and acceleration. Initial velocity is represented by u. U equal to question mark. And acceleration is a equal to question. Traveling with a uniform acceleration in a straight line travels 55 meters in 8th second. Distance traveled in nth second means it is 8th second. That is 55 meters. Time t or here n you can take it. That is 8 seconds. Total how many seconds? 8 seconds. This is 8th second. Similarly here, distance traveled in 13th second. That is 85 meters. And here n equal to 13 seconds. So now we have to find out, one is u and another is a. For that distance traveled in nth second, you have one of the formula, that is Sn equal to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. This relation you have here also. Sn equal to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. Now what is the distance traveled in 8th second here? This is 55. Equal to u plus a we don't know, keep it as it is, u is also don't know, keep it as it is, u plus a by 2 into 2n, that is how much? 8 minus 1. So this is 55 equal to u plus a by 2, 2 into a 16, 16 minus 1 is 15. If you want, you can cross multiply this 2 here, we will get 110 equal to 2u plus 15a. This is the one equation. Here what we will get, that we will see here, 85 equal to u plus a by 2 into 13 minus 1. This is again you have to multiply one step, reduce it. We start with 178 with 2u plus 30 minus 2 is 26. 26 minus 1 is 25a. 25a. Basic mathematics will work the ಅದು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. एक स्टेप इधर कम कर दिए, ये स्टेप इसको जैसा 2 into 8 minus 1 15 आ गया, ये बाय 2 इधर 2 एलसीएम ले लिए, ऐसा हो गया, उधर डायरेक्ट कर दिया. Now equation 1 and 2 we have. Use these two equations, first eliminate either acceleration A or initial velocity. For that purpose here equation 2 minus equation 1, simultaneous equations को क्या है? ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರಿ simultaneous equations ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಅವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ x sin ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ u ಅದ, y ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ a ಅದ. x ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ u ಅದ, y ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ a ಅದ. ಈ equation 2 ಏನದ? This is equation 2. 170 equal to 2u plus 25a. Equation 1 is to 110 equal to 2u plus how much we have? 15a. Change of sign, idu minus, idu minus, idu minus. Gottada nimage minus mane minus into plus minus, minus into plus minus. Ika 2u plus idu 2u minus. Cancel. 170 minus 110. 170 minus 110, how much you get? 60 equal to 25 minus 15, 10 is a. Andra 10 a equal to 60, therefore a equal to how much? 6 meters per second square. We got it a value. Then this value a substitute either in equation 1 or in equation 2. Put a equal to 6 meters per second square in equation 1. You know equation 1? 1, 1, 0 equal to 2u plus 15 into a is how much here? Into 6. This is 1, 1, 0 equal to 2u plus 15, 6 90. Take it 90 this side. 1, 1, 0 minus 90 equal to 2u. Then 110 minus 90. This is 20 equal to 2u. Therefore, u equal to 20 by 2 equal to 10 meters per second. This is the initial velocity. Adu initial. Artha aayತು ಅಷ್ಟು. Is it clear up to that? Now next we will go another question. Question number 15. A particle is thrown vertically upward. A particle is thrown vertically upward. Vertically upward with a velocity of 14.7. With a velocity of 14.7 meter per second. 14.7 meter per second. From a point 19.6 meter. From a point 19.6 meter. 19.6 meter above the ground. Above the ground. Above the ground. Find the time taken by it to reach the ground. Find the time taken by it to reach the ground. To reach the ground. Take your g equal to 9.8 meter per second square. This we have used. Read the question and write what the given values. A particle is thrown vertically upwards with a velocity of 14.7 meter per second from a point 19.6 meter above the ground. Here is the point. This is from the ground how much height? 19.6 meter. From this he start to throw it. It will be goes up and then comes back. So here first we have to find out what is the time taken. From A to B, then B to C. The time taken to reach A to B, that we have to find out as T1, and time taken to reach from B to C, then we have to take time T2. Those two times we have to find, and sum of those two will give the total time. So here is from A to B. First is a particle reaches to B point. Particle reaches B from A. Let T1 is the time. T1 is time taken. Here we have initial speed is, this 14.7 meter per second. And this AB height, AB equal to, you take h, and whenever it reaches to the highest point, B equal to 0, whereas J equal to minus G, because it is thrown upward. It is thrown upward. A equal to minus G. Then we have to find out. First h we have to find. Later we will get the time t. Otherwise, you have to go s equal to ut plus half at square. S equal to ut plus half at square. S equal to h equal to ut plus half a square. What is the value of h here? How much? We don't know, that is h. U is how much? 14.7. T plus 1 by 2. A is minus 9.8 into t square. Both t and h both are unknown. If both are unknown, it is difficult to find out. So for that purpose, this relation is not yet calculate ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಎರಡು unknown. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ s ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. For that you have b square equal to u square plus 2as, and this v is 0 equal to u is 14.7 square plus 2 into a is minus 9.8 into s means h. This is 0 equal to 14.7 plus into minus minus 2 into 9.8, that is 19.6 into h. So this you have to take this. Actually this is 5. This is equal to minus, it is plus 19.6 h equal to 14.7. Because spiral errors are over spiral h equal to 14.7 into 14.7 divided by 19.6. Better to keep in mind how to divide simplification method. Even calculate dot and here. Big numbers are there, so therefore you need calculate. But one thing keep in mind, this 14.7 and this 19.6, it is the multiple of 4.9. It is the multiple of 4.9. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ 4.93 ಜ 14.7 ಬರ್ತದಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ 3 9 ಜ 27 12 plus 2 14. ಇದು 4.9 into 4 right. This is 4.9 into 4 ಅದು 19.6 ಬರ್ತದಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, this is 4 ಜ this is 3. Now here 3 into 14.7 3 7 to 21 carry 2, 3 4 to 12 plus 2 14 carry 1, 3 1 to 3 plus 1 4 divided by 4. This we will get 11.025 meter. And the easiest one ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ either say that 11.025 meter. ಇಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತದ उसके लिए टाइम कितना है. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ now you can say s equal to ut plus half at square. Otherwise here this also you can be equal to u plus at. This is also useful. V is 0, u is 14.7, a is minus 9.8 and t. ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೋ. ಇದು t ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ, t1 ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. Now here this is 14.7. ಇದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಇದು ಇಕ್ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು 0 equal to 14.7 minus 9.8 into t. ಇದು ಇಕ್ಕಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ 9.8 into t1 equal to 14.7. T equal to 14.7 divided by 9.8. ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು 2 ಜಾ ಇದು 3 ಜಾ 14.92 ಜಾ 14.93 ಜಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ T1 equal to ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ T1 equal to 3/2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1.5 seconds. The total height h equal to r h dash equal to ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು 19.6 ಇದು 19.6 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು 11.025 ಎರಡು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 38.625 ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಡಿಷನ್. ಈಗ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ T2 is the time taken by the particle to reach the ground from B, and therefore for that you have S equal to H dash equal to ut plus half a t square, and this is t. Here u equal to goes to 0. Here u equal to 0 agada, a equal to g equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Out S equal to h is to 30.625 equal to u value is 0. This is 0 goes to 0 plus 1/2 a is 9.8 into t2 square. ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ 4.9 ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ 30.625 divided by 4.9 equal to t2 square. ಇದು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ t2 square equal to 30.625 divided by 4.9 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ 5 6 ಜಾ 30 5 6 ಜಾ 36 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ into divide ಮಾಡಿ you will get t2 square, then after t2 equal to dash dash value root of dash dash root find out it, then total time that is t equal to t1 plus t2. ಇದು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ how much you will get you can write. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರೀ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದು ಡಿವೈಡ್. Is it right? And there you will get how much value you can write. 4.9 30.625 divided by 4.9. Use the calculator and later divide it. After that you have to find the root where t2 and add it t1 plus t2. Here t1 you have 1.5 and t2 how much you will get you can write. That is your. Then last one more I will give you. Innondu problem kodtini that completes the topic. That is what? Motion of a body along a straight line. Last one more numerical I will give you. A body falling from rest. A body falling from rest. Falling from rest describes 73.5. Describes 73.5 meter. 73.5 meter in the last second of its fall. In the last second of its fall. The last second of its fall. Last second of its fall is nth second of its fall. In the last second of its fall. In the last second of its fall. If g equal to 9.8 Find the height from which. Find the height from which. Find the height from which it fell. It fell. And the total time it has taken to fall. And the total time it has to take. It has to take. It has to take to fall. It has to take to fall. Or it has to taken to fall. ಇದೊಂದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇರೆ ಟೈಪ್ನು ಇರ್ತದ. A body is falling from a rest. Rest means initial speed is goes to 0. Describe 73.5 meter in the last second of its fall. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದೋ ಬೀಳುವುದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಕೆಳಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ nth ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಈ nth ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್? 73.5 ಮೀಟರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದು h we have to find. This h we have. In the last second how much it is? 73.5. ಅಂದ್ರೆ s n equal to 73.5. We have to find out. Yes, we have to find out. For Sn you have u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. This n is the total time. And here s equal to ut plus half at square. If n is the time, if n is the total time, then this s is equal to un plus 1 by 2 an square. That is better to keep. Now ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗ ಟೈಮ್ n ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, t ಅಂತ. ಟೈಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ n ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Now here for this Sn how much we have? Sn 73.5. This equation 73.5 equal to u is how much? U is 0 plus amg a equal to g equal to 9.8 meter per second. So we'll put that. And here a is 9.8 divided by into 2n minus 4. So here we have to find out n. So here this is, here we have to calculate 4.9, 73.5 equal to 4.9 into 2n minus 1. 73.5 divided by 4.9 equal to 2n minus 1. So here this minus can take it this side. 73.5 divided by 4.9 plus 1 equal to 2. 73.5 plus 4.9 divided by 4.9 equal to 2. These two you have to add. How much you are going to get in? 5 plus 4, 14. 1 carry. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 78. Divided by 4.9 equal to 2. Divide this. After dividing, you get, if you want, you can go like this. N equal to 78.4 divided by 4.9 into 2 equal to 78.4 divided by 2 into 4.9, 9.8. Divide this. 78, 98. Yes, after note. Divide after note. 14. You point thing if you want, you can do the part. Point thing 784 divided by 14 7 14 5 5 means 70, 70 means 84, means 8 with 84. 1760. Again I think it will be cancelled. 8 was almost 8 will be. Only n equal to s1 to 8 seconds. Then you can go for this s equal to un plus 1 by 2 an. S is how much? We don't know that is s. U is 0 into a plus 1 by 2. A is nothing but g. That is 9.8. Here a equal to g into 8 square. So this is s equal to 1 by 2 into 9.8. This is 4.9 into 8 is just 64. Multiply 10 to 10 answer. Adu multiply ಮಾಡಿ. This is equal to dash dash. This if you want you can make it as h. All. Is it clear up to this? So we completed total 16 numericals in this topic, and we also completed the theory part, and this completes your motion of a body along a straight line. After this we will go for next topic, that is motion of a body in a plane, and that will continue in the next classes. Okay, thank you.